Hyundai Ioniq 5 is getting more advanced and cool. A configurable drift mode and several other enhancements join the lineup for 2025. It's been more than a year since Hyundai launched the Ioniq 5. The high-performance electric crossover enters the 2025 model year in South Korea with a number of major changes. There are no styling changes, as most of the work revolves around making better software to provide a more engaging driving experience. The Undrift Optimizer that helps the Ioniq 5 undrift sideways can now be configured by selecting one of 10 available assistance levels. Crank it up to level 10 Pro mode, and the powerful leap becomes even easier to control by minimizing the intervention of the stability control system, so the driver can drift more freely. Additionally, the system can now better detect appropriate drifting conditions, which Hyundai says would only occur on a racetrack. There's also something called downshift memory. Intended for track use, this function allows the vehicle to store commands without shifting and shift when the vehicle reaches the engine speed (RPM) permitted to downshift. We'll remind you that the old Kona N had a downshift memory logic system that prevented downshifts at high RPM. Elsewhere, an artificial engine sound is automatically activated when the launch control function is triggered. An active sound plus simulates the sound of the 2.0-liter turbocharged gasoline engine found in the Elantra. The 2025 Ioniq 5 for Korea gets automatic high-beam headlights with glare-free functionality. There's also a walk-away lock system that automatically locks the doors when the driver walks a certain distance away from the car. This year's model changes bring vehicle to load V2L, so you can use the energy stored in the battery to power external devices. Rounding out the list of novelties are second-row safety windows and a haptic warning for the steering wheel. The latter starts vibrating to warn the driver whenever the assistance system detects a hazard. In Korea, the price of the 2025 Ioniq 5 is equivalent to $57,600 after taking into account incentives. Meanwhile, Hyundai is putting the finishing touches on its sedan version, the Ioniq 6.